Jarring the kittens. Down the hall came the muffled meows of several small kittens. This is my first memory. I think I paid such attention because I wanted to play with them, but it was late, and my mom said I had to stay in bed and sleep until morning. Their constant meows brought visions of them on my lap, crawling over and behind me as I picked them up and set them between my legs again. I couldn't rest until their cries stopped, and I knew they had all gone to sleep. I woke again to another cry, but not from the kittens. My older sister was sobbing and wailing, and Mom wasn't around. "Where's Mom?" I asked when I saw her, with her head in hands, puddles of tears streaming from the cracks in her fingers. She looked at me but didn't speak. "I'm sorry, Bibi," I said, thinking I'd done something wrong. "Please don't cry." "I killed them!" She screeched and wept into her hands. "Don't say that. What happened? Who'd you kill?" I wiped my face and found tears down each cheek. "All of them!" At least I think that's what she said. I couldn't really hear because of her shaking. When Mom came back, she sat me down and told me that the kittens were gone. I didn't really understand and asked when I could visit them, but she said I couldn't visit where they had gone because they had all gone to heaven. See, my mom does this thing at church where she cans and jars different fruits and other things. She does this in case we can't get food anymore. It says the stores all have food now, but there might come a day when there won't be any, or we won't be able to get to the store because the snow is too high. This I understood. This winter, the snow went so high above me that until the two Smith boys from further down the street came over and shoveled all the snow to the sides of the sidewalk, I couldn't go further than 3 steps out of the big red house. So, why do we have to jar it all? Why can't we just keep it in the kitchen? Jarring food protects it from going bad, she told Bibi and me. It keeps the food safe so that we can store it for months and months. My sister took all this in and decided that she was going to protect the kittens for months and months, so they wouldn't get sick and die like the little one did 2 days after it was born. She set them all in a large glass jar, put the lid on, and closed it tight. Then she went to bed.
Hell yeah, John! Move it up!
Years later, when my sister was in high school, she came home one night smelling of beer. We didn't live in the big red house anymore, not since my dad left and took a lot of the money with him. As an adult, I learned that he took over $100,000 of property and college savings from us, his children, forcing my mom out of the big red house and into a 2-bedroom apartment. She was awake when Bibi came home, and she woke me up to help. "Get up and see your sister," she said. "She did this to herself. I hope you never make this mistake." Bibi was lying in the shower tub, fully clothed, water running down her face. Vomit stained her shirt as it flowed down to the drain. "Come here, little brother," she said to me. I was scared. This is the nicest she'd been to me in years. Usually her friends forced me to play butler, making me get them this and that, never letting me say anything to Mom. Bibi just laughed, telling me that it was my own fault for being such a mama's boy. But no matter what they did or said, I never told Mom anything. "You okay, Bibi? I just need to tell you how much I love you. I love you, little brother. You're always so good to me. I'm such a bitch. Please don't think I'm a bad girl." "Watch your mouth, young lady." We both turned to Mom, standing in the doorway. Mom usually slapped my sister's arm whenever she used those words, but this time she didn't move. "I just wanted to protect him," Bibi continued. "I didn't know what I was doing. I was 7, talking like this. Those poor kittens I killed in the jar. I didn't know about air or what it did to them. I never meant to hurt them, just try to protect them." Then she fell asleep. "Victoria, Virginia!" Mom ran over, pushing me aside, pouring water on her back, and Mom shook Bibi until she awoke. "I love you too, Mommy." "Well, that's just great." Mom stood and walked out of the room, saying as she passed, "Don't let your sister pass out again." As Mom left, Bibi started puking on herself. I took the shower head and aimed it at the mess, and so it went down the drain. But that was much later. The first thing I remember is listening to the kittens meow before I slept, fading away, one by one.